good morning, everyone. How you all doing today? This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. I hope you're all doing well. Oh my goodness, yesterday was a totally unbearable day. It was extremely hot and humid, and that combination together is deadly. I felt just awful yesterday. I couldn't stitch nothing in the afternoon. So I just I think by around 2:30 or something I just put my pajama top on. I just had my panties on, and then I went and laid down on the bed. I took Lilybell in and Jonah in because the fan in the bedroom seems to be better. It's a lot stronger, it's bigger. So, and then I had my stand-up fan in there as well. And then I was there, and Lilybell was just panting. So then I took her over into the bathroom, and I put cool water in the sink. Thank goodness it's a round one. It's deep. And I put her in there, and I just kept going over her with cool water and for her to cool down. And after, I don't know, I did this for about 5 minutes. And then I put her outside for, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. So she could pee and that, maybe dry off a little bit. Well, I would say in those 3 minutes, she was almost completely dry. That is how bad it was yesterday. So, yeah, not very good. Not very good. So, yeah. So now I'm just sitting here and just, oh my goodness, stitching here on Winter. And as you can see, I finished up this white here. You'll notice probably still a little bit of a red hue, and that's again because of my curtains. I have to do that so that the sun doesn't shine so much in here. But I do have them open a bit more, so. And, so anyway, yeah. So I'm just doing this, but, so yeah, I just sat there in bed and, I, played my game. I gave up on stitching. I couldn't stitch anymore. I was just so sweaty and that. There was no way. And so then I just played I have this game on my iPad. It's called Clockmaker. Very good game, guys. Very good game. Oh, you got to try it. If you like match 3 or more and mini games within a game and all that, fantastic game. I've been playing it probably for, well, since it first came out. So, I don't know, 5 years ago. It's very good. Very, very good. So, yeah. So anyways, so I did that. There was nothing else I could do. I ended up having a heat headache. And this morning I'm not doing so well. Because I've got a headache here too. And so I don't know if it's start of a migraine or whatever. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so that's about it. We had a thunderstorm pass through between 3 and 4 this morning, and I guess it was enough to wake Lily Bell up. I guess she could feel it. Or the lightning flashes, she could see that and feel the vibration. I don't know. But anyways, she got me up at 4 and she had to go out. So I put her outside and it had been raining. And then, I don't know, about maybe a half an hour ago, it had rained again here a little bit. So, yeah. Because yesterday it was just too hot. Just way too hot. It was, yeah, not good. So as you can see here, I'm working on, this is 304. And so I am working here. Oh, I had a nice surprise in my email yesterday. Thank you, Edna S., for the wonderful gift card to 123 Stitch. So I combined it with a few of the other gift cards that I had. And I ordered a few more things there from 123 Stitch. So I was very tickled pink by it. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I was trying to get some fabric, but I just couldn't get the fabric color that I liked. So then, after going through that for close to an hour, like, I could find the fabric in the right count, but not the right size. And I couldn't see myself spending like $40 US, no less. So I decided, no, I'm going to see about dyeing my own fabric. You know, I've got some white fabric here, so I'm going to try and dye it. But I think now I've got all of Nutcracker Village is coming. And I do have a few floss to go with that. Oh gosh, what is it? I was going to say Karen Water Lilies, but that's not it. It's Weeks Dye Works, I think, or what is it? The other one, C. Color Fast? No. I don't know. But anyways, Crescent Color Works. I think that's the one. Crescent Color Works. Yeah. So we'll see when it comes in. I have 2 pieces coming in. Right now, my previous order is sitting in Chicago. So, I mean, it just goes all over. You know, like here, stuff will go to Toronto, Mississauga, and then it goes out from there. But in the States, oh my gosh, it left Texas, and then it went somewhere else, and then it went to someplace in Illinois, and now, no, sorry, it's been 3 stops so far. So it's going to, I mean, I can expect that. It takes about 3 weeks or so to get here, and I understand that. So, but I did order some other fabric, there. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens, because I want to do Frosty Forest. I don't have the pieces to Frosty Forest. I only have one piece. Sorry, excuse me. I have one piece. And it's the one with the foxes. And, but I know I want to do that one. And then I ordered a separate chart. It's a Christmas one. I had it in my wish list for a couple of years now. There was another one I had wanted by Silver Creek Designs, and it wasn't in. So, but Edna, thank you so very much for your thoughtfulness. Also, I'm so sorry to hear about your spinal stenosis. That's just, I'm so sorry. Yeah, being a nurse like that's just, seems like we're all subjected to back injuries. You know, my back got really sore. I had to do catheterizations, you know, when you're changing someone, when you're bending over the bed for a treatment, because I worked in long-term care facilities, so I don't know, you probably worked in a hospital setting. I never liked a hospital setting. There was just too much go, 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 go. I like the predictability of working in a long-term care facility. So, Castle Home was a good place to work until, yeah, government management got all hoity-toity and wanted cutbacks, but nobody wanted to cut back on their salaries. So, yeah. Sad, but true. And there were strikes at Castle Home, and I was not one for a strike. No. Because these people needed help. They don't care about your financial issues. They don't care about, you know, health policies. They don't care about anything. They just want to know that their bed will be clean. Will they get their medication? Will they be looked after? You know, and a lot of these people had no one. Sure, they had family, but they had no one. And their families would only show up like Christmas or, I don't know, Easter maybe, Thanksgiving, I don't know, for 100th birthdays. And the rest of the time they were nowhere to be found. You wouldn't see them for the longest time. We don't have time, we don't have time. You know, or another family member should be looking after them. Why is it always us looking after them? Yeah. Which is, it's sad. It's so sad. But I've always enjoyed working with the elderly. Because believe it or not, the great majority of us, unless some cataclysm happens, will be in our 70s and 80s and 90s and 100s. And even if you think, oh, I'm so healthy, I'm so healthy, all it takes is one thing. You know, maybe you had a traumatic brain injury from a car accident. Maybe you developed a disease, you know, like Parkinson's. Maybe you had a stroke, you know, and you can't live at home because it's too difficult, you know. Now, there are many families who will look after their loved ones, but then there are many families who just don't care. Let somebody else look after them, you know. And that's sad. But I can guarantee that the vast majority of you will end up, if you're not if you're not there already, a lot of the youngins there, yeah, they look at their life and they go, oh yeah, well, you know, I've got so much time and there's so much to do and I don't have time to be sick and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter. It's just sad. But Edna, I do feel for you, my dear. I do feel for you. It's, yeah. I pray for each and every one of you every single day. Sometimes even several times a day. Because the Bible tells us to pray without ceasing. And so that's what I follow. Right? And also it's not just praying, right? Praying is when God hears you. But you also have to listen to when God speaks. So that's silence, right? That's when you quieten the mind and the body and you listen to God as He whispers. So it's something I try to live by. So yes, I do pray for each and every one of you. I pray for your health and your well-being. I pray for any issues that you may have that you're offering up to God in your prayers, that I add my prayers to yours for things to, in whatever way God has planned, right? So, oh, I gotta have some coffee here. Oh. Well, that cooled off pretty fast. So today is not going to be much. I am going to wash the dishes. Oh joy, oh joy. At least it's a much more comfortable day. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day. So if it's not too bad this afternoon, I'm going to go for a walk. However, if it gets to be too bad, I won't be able to. I had really forgotten there that my gabapentin that I'm on, and I'm almost on the highest dose. I'm on 2,400 milligrams, I think. I don't know if it's done much good, but yeah. So anyways, I'm more susceptible to the heat and the sun. And I was speaking with Amy last night, and she said, Oh my gosh, she said, you look like a lobster. I was all red. I was all red. It was awful. So, yeah, there was, we were 11 at church yesterday. So, that's good. Not as many as we normally have, but, like, especially when Father comes. And, I think most of or at least Father Paul, he's on vacation this week. I think he said he had one funeral to do, but then after that he's on vacation. And I asked him if he was going to Edmonton to see Pope Francis, and he said no. He says, I'm too old for that. He has been and seen, I don't know, Pope John Paul II or Pope Benedict or whoever. So, yeah, he said he's too old to be making treks like that. Now he's 68, I think, something like that, which some people wouldn't say is old. I'm going to be 64 in a couple of months, so I would say it's definitely not old from my perspective. And some of you that are in your 70s and Jackie, who's in her 80s, would say, oh no, that's young. They're just babies. Have I got you right, Jackie? Yeah. Jackie's looking forward to her 90th. And if it was her wish, she'd already be there. Yeah. So, I want to see if I can go outside there today and put the bird food out. It's, I haven't put bird food out in 2 weeks. So my poor birdies. I do have some bread here that the crows like. I have a male and female crow here. And they didn't have any young'uns this year. I don't know. Maybe they're too young. Maybe they're just a juvenile pair. I don't know. One dropped a feather yesterday, and and it was right beside Juliet's car. So I told Juliet, I said, wow, I said, when you see feathers, that means angels are near. So, but now I'm wondering about a raven feather. Is that a good omen or a dark omen? I don't know. Just because a creature is black does not mean that it's evil and wicked and all that other kind of rubbish. You know? Like, oh, the old thing there, if a black cat crosses your path, or black cats are witches, familiars, and all that kind of stuff. That's man-made stuff. It doesn't matter. That just happens to be the color of their fur, or their feathers, or whatever it is. You know? So, some little birdies out there, I can hear them. So I'll probably go out and do this. Yeah, tomorrow we're supposed to I don't know. I don't think they've really gotten it totally figured out yet, about the I don't know what I was going to say. I have no idea what I was going to say. I am just... No, don't got it. But anyways, I'm going to do my dishes. I'm going to continue stitching. I have an audiobook that I'm going to listen to. My Rogers wireless was off again this morning, so I don't know why. I don't know why that was. But must have been some reason. I hope it's not another upgrade issue or some such thing. More like an HACK. Oh, yeah. They can say what they want to say. You know, I don't trust any of them. Not a one. But, yeah, so this is coming along quite nicely. I'm quite happy with this. My hands, my fingers are sore. As Juliet likes to say, Arthur's come for a visit. And it's just certain fingers. But I was bloated yesterday. Oh my gosh, I was so bloated. It was terrible. It was just, ugh. I know many of you feel that way. I'm still kind of bloated today. I make sure that I drink a lot too, and so should you. You know, especially if you have any kind of an illness, if you're older, you know, if you're diabetic, you're sick, please make sure you drink lots. So if you've just joined me on my channel, thank you very much. It's always nice to see if there's new people. And please tell others about me. That's the way that we can get my channel to grow. And we're a great bunch of people here. It's just a very cohesive group. And we're from all over the place, all over the world. And that, so it's really nice. It's really nice. I actually had a lady from Belgium. She contacted me, and I kind of, dummy that I was, I read her message. It was in, I don't know if it was a combination of, I don't know, Dutch, French, I don't know, a whole combination there anyways. And it had a little bit there, like the German language, so I could understand a little bit. Afterwards, I figured it out. I could have gone in and gotten it translated, right? So, but I did understand it. I did figure it out, and I was pretty much on the ball with it. So thank you so very much for your kind words. And yes, the fireplace on here is very nice and cozy. Yeah. So, all right, everyone. I guess this is going to be it. And I am going to, I guess I'm going to go and put my dishes into soak. And I'm going to listen to my audiobook. I did pick up a couple of other audiobooks at the library. And so they look pretty good too. So I go through phases where I don't watch TV. I don't like to watch TV, but I do like to listen to audiobooks. So I think I'm going to do that. So just give me a second here. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and of course share. There is a dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake, and then there is also my email, which is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. And of course, when you're finished watching my channel, please go and watch Laura, Stitching with Laura. She's wonderful. She's been a good friend. She was having her lives, but she hasn't been, and I can understand it in the summertime that she wants to be out. So, but please go and check her out. And there's also Natalia Lovecraft Forever. She's a Canadian. And if you like about books, please go to watch Sarah's video, The Bookish Knitter. She's very good. She does a lot on romance and harlequins and that. And yes, harlequins have changed over the years. So sometimes mostly for the good, but some towards the bad, because some of it is just, I don't know, I find disgusting, but that's me. If you're into that eroticism and descriptive videos or whatever descriptive books, go for it. All right, so I'm going to continue working here on this, and as you can see, it's one of the main colors in here, and it's all the way around here. So yeah, so I'm just going to continue with this. It's cloudy out there, so hopefully it's going to stay cool, and we'll see how the day goes. All right, everyone. So may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And of course, so does Miss Twinkle Toes herself. And we also have Jonah, Sir Wine-a-Lot, and sorry, I'm trying to go slow here. And this morning when I brought Jonah in at 4, Buddy was right there on his heels, and I said, "No, Buddy, you go home. I'm not going to have you two hissing at each other, and I'm trying to sleep." So I didn't really sleep after that. I slept for on and off for another hour or so. Anyways, not good. Ugh. All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodaloodles, everybody.